Hey, what up guys? In this one, I'm playing the Bridges, which is probably one of the hardest courses in the Bay Area. Like the title of the video says, this one's going to be a really bad round. I used the E5 alternative stroke and distance for lost ball or out of bounds quite a bit. So let's get out there and see how I did.
Oh, faded it.
So this is just one of those days where it's just not my round.
We'll fade it right to the flag, eh?
And honestly, I still tried to play smart golf, but it didn't help.
Or we're going to top it on the top tier of the green. Or we're going to be really short. I'm just going to go up on this high side and let it break right.
I meant to bump this into the hill, and it soars right over.
Or completely miss the hill. It's going to go right and then left. So if I just play straight, I just got to get down that first tier.
And not only is the Bridges golf course tough off the tee, the greens are actually pretty tough as well. Like I said, one of the hardest courses in the Bay Area.
Okay, I got it down the first tier. But it's going to be short, huh? Wow.
So I'm putting for bogey here, a really tough sliding putt.
I should have practiced on the putting green, huh?
And I just don't have the speed quite figured out, but luckily I'm able to make a 3 putt on the first.
Yeah.
So this next hole's very long. We're taking out driver, and we pop it up.
Off the toe, high off the face, but I think we're safe.
And this next shot in the green, we're just hoping we're nearby.
If that's enough distance, should be safely aboard.
The approach ends up being a little bit short, and we're just going to bump and run this one onto the green and try to get it close.
I pulled it across, but I will take that.
So now we have a pretty long one here for par, and don't quite got the juice here.
Didn't hit it. That's right. I like that though.
This next hole, took out my trusty 3 hybrid. It ends up fading more than I thought, and I hit it in the hazard.
4? No, not even close, dude.
So I end up taking my drop, and we're hitting 3 into the green. And I end up chunking this one short to the left. And I will say, the course was in really great shape. I hit this bump and run well above the hole and let it trickle down on the very short grass around the green. And I left myself with a decently manageable putt for bogey. Unfortunately, left that one short, and we end up with the double.
Didn't hit it. Didn't give it a chance, but is this one of those tee boxes that screw with you? Yeah, totally.
So this hole's a little bit tough off the tee, but you have a lot of room right, and we're safely aboard the fairway.
Quick tee pickup.
Fair warning, this is a blow-up hole.
Oh no.
And I'm in the long stuff.
Please be short of all that.
And I'm talking real long stuff.
There's not much I can do. There's just a bunch of stuff behind. There's like branches and stuff behind. I just have to come up and chop it like a...
And in hindsight, I should have took an unplayable.
Okay, that's another stroke. All right.
And we're out in 2 strokes, but we're lucky this one stays in.
Please stay in bounds. Please stay in bounds. Wow. Got trees in my way. This is a great... We're cooking here.
And with the backswing impeded a little bit by the shrubs,
my goodness,
we end up chunking this one.
My goodness.
And now we're taking our 6th stroke here just to get onto the green. And like I was mentioning earlier, these greens are tough. I'm well above the hole. I barely tapped this one.
Stay up. Stay up.
And it rolls forever.
Bye. Wow.
So now we're lining up our putt for triple. This one doesn't go in, and we're tapping in for quad.
Okay.
And we're on to our next, which is a decent length par 3. This was a half decent strike.
Oh, leaking.
But it leaks to the right, and now we have another tough putt.
Yeah, this is going left to right.
The tricky greens come into play here again, and I misread the green.
See, away from me, and then... You better be right on the towards me.
My buddy James thought it broke left at the end, which it did a little bit, but not all that much. And then for the par attempt...
Straight.
And another missed opportunity, 3-putt bogey. So like I said, continuing with smart plays, not taking too much off the tee.
What is going on?
With the layup.
Is that safe?
Luckily this one stays in bounds, but I'm blocked out by the shrubs in front.
Get a kick.
So we get a lucky kick to get closer to the green. And as you can see, yeah, the conditions are great. This is just a tough course.
Snap.
This bump run ends up being pretty dang good.
Get in. Get in. Oh.
And just a quick little lapse of me setting the camera. Love the tap in par. Taking a smart play off the tee again. Playing the hybrid. Still a tough course even from the white tees. This one we're in prime position. And of course we're going to squander it by pulling it left and chunking it.
Gosh darn it.
Don't forget to fill in your divots when you have sand in the cart. So you know how things go on this channel. We're bumping and running at every opportunity possible. And this one turns out just okay. And what was I saying about the tough greens here? This one snaps pretty hard in front of the hole.
Wow.
Fortunately, we're able to clean this up for bogey, but at this point, I'm already 11 over. So I can't emphasize this enough. This course is tough off the tee. I thought I was going to be able to find my ball on the left, but it disappeared. I couldn't find my ball. I took the E5 rule like I mentioned earlier, and at this point, I'm hitting my 4th shot. And this one I just lay up to not compound mistakes. So now I'm thinking just get onto the green, but I chunk it.
Didn't fade.
And I had some PTSD from the first hole by not hitting it into the hill, so I leave this one short.
Nope.
Now I'm thinking this bump and run should be cakewalk and I should get up and down pretty easily.
Aggressive.
But the golf gods had other ideas. So we pick up another quadruple bogey. Now being 15 over, I know this is going to be a big score.
Oh.
So I should have taken out hybrid again here, but I was getting a little greedy. Bad mistake. This one goes out right.
Send the leg.
So we re-tee, and second time's a charm. But this one goes nowhere.
So felt awful, but we're in play this time.
And for this one, we end up hitting a half decent approach shot finally into the green.
Felt really good.
And at this point, knowing I'm not trying to preserve a score, I was a little bit aggressive on the first one.
Whoa. Whoa, Nally.
And we're lucky we're able to make this comebacker for the double. And we're finally through 9 holes, but we're 17 over. It's been a while since I've shot this bad. Next up, we take the mini driver.
Or left to right.
Play more conservative, but I find the bunker.
Is that in? It's like I'm just going to chip it out, I guess, huh? 60 yards?
And being a mid-handicapper, there's no way a long bunker shot will work out for me. Now I'm thinking, of course, just get onto the putting surface and give myself a chance at par. And yeah, it's just something about the screens that are super tough. And this one I give a lot of respect.
Stay up. Or go.
And we're officially at bogey golf through 10 holes.
Had an OSHA meeting before this. Play it safe.
This hole had a sucker pin to the right.
Wow, well, that's too far.
And we played it super safe to the left. And we take out the lob wedge here. And we hit a really tidy chip here. And we knock it close.
Go.
Yeah, and overall, just struggling to make pars here, so it feels good to get one.
Thanks. I'll take that for sure.
So you may notice the drives aren't going that far, because I'm trying to really control them.
Spinny fade.
This one's a spinny fade.
Safe.
And it doesn't show all that well on camera, but this is a super elevated green, and I end up clubbing up here, and we're on in regulation. However, look at this putt. I end up railing this one, and unfortunately with arm lock, long putts are pretty tough.
Wow, not even close.
And you can see this one was super short. But fortunately, I was able to clean this one up for 2 pars in a row. So we're thinking maybe we're coming back. This hole is a really cool par 3, slightly downhill into like a valley green. And I end up pulling this one a little bit to the left, but we're on a regulation.
I got a good kick.
And of course, I read this one incorrectly, and it doesn't break right.
I'll come this way, please. Please. That was dead straight.
We're setting up here for the next putt, and I left this one at least close enough to get an easy par. So 3 pars in the row. But unfortunately, this is where all the good golf stops. With wind behind me, I thought I could carry this valley, and I go straight in the hazard.
I hope that's enough. I didn't hit it that great, but...
So I'm dropping and I'm hitting 3, and we're taking a long iron to the green.
Why didn't it go left to right?
And at this point, thinking the greens are so hard to putt on, I'm just going to try to eliminate as much green as possible by doing a bump and run. And this one ends up close enough to where I can just tap it in with the wedge, and that feels pretty good.
Par streak is dead.
This next hole's pretty funky par 5.
Oh, I have no...
And I thought there was a chance my drive was
I
in.
might just drop. I don't know.
I couldn't find my ball, hence doing the E5 rule again. Take a drop, and we're hitting shot 4.
Wanted to be closer to the cart path.
All I'm thinking on this shot, just get somewhere around the green.
Oh,
And this one flares out to the right.
Is that 4?
Tough side hill chip here, ball above my feet.
Oh, that's over.
And we rocket it through the green. And now we're doing the bump and run club here. And this one ends up being pretty dang good. But at this point, this is my 7th shot, and my next putt will be for triple bogey.
It's the only thing I can do.
So here is the triple bogey attempt.
It's over.
And we're in a tidy 22 over at this point. So once again, a narrow fairway.
Oh, that's probably lost in the weeds.
They did cut back some grass here.
I'll go try to find it, but...
Once again, roll E5.
Oh my gosh.
And usually I'm a very positive person,
This is awful.
but I'm playing pretty poorly. This one I blade across the green, and it's just the cherry on top. And I don't want to make any excuses for myself, but the course was playing really slow that day. We're talking over 5 hours on this round.
Oh.
So after nearly making that long putt for double, we're able to just line this one up and save our triple bogey here.
Take that. Oh. Popped it up, but it might work. It's going to be short.
Honestly, I was just happy that my ball wasn't lost off the tee, and we make a tidy chip here.
Ah, schmexy.
And I'm thinking mentally, okay, last 2 holes, let's finish strong.
Thank you. All right, last drive of the day, yo. Me say day, yo.
But my driver had other plans.
Oh no, repeat of the same.
This flares out right and it's long gone.
Is that 4?
So it's time to reload.
Oh, shit.
And I'm just glad I didn't hit house.
Okay.
Reload again, and 3rd time's a charm. And we're finally in play and can move on.
3rd time's a charm.
Even still now, trying to play smart golf.
Chunked it, but that's fine.
This one we just lay up to the nice patch of fairway.
Golf is fun.
And unfortunately, we chunked this next one into the hazard. And at this point, I'm using the highest parts of my shot counter, and we're at the plus mark. This is my 10th stroke here, and once again, the punishing greens, this one rolls well past. Let me know if you played this course and if you think it's the hardest in the Bay Area. Here's my next putt. This one rolls by, not really caring at this point, and yeah, thought I was going to tap this one in, but the golf gods were thinking one last laugh, missed that one, and I tapped this one in for 13 strokes on this hole. So we end up plus 33 for 105. Hope you guys enjoy that one. Keep chasing. We'll see you in the next one.